Today I just started to exercise on my chest, and my routine was basically chest, and some tricep and bicep, and also I plan to do some heavy shrugs. Try to make it sweet and short. So I started with incline dumbbell press. Recently I started to do more dumbbells. I realized if I start to um, getting better on my push, I better use the dumbbells rather than the bar. It has less chance of injury. So that was my plan from these days, that get stuck with the dumbbells rather than barbells. And another thing, when I performing the dumbbell press, I'm trying to keep my arms perpendicular to the floor and keep the dumbbells between my mid chest. Do not go under my sternum or my nipples, because that's really put a lot of tension on my shoulders. So dumbbell press, it's really easy exercise, and I'm not trying to go about 65% or 75% max for my PR, but I try to get high volumes and trying to be very explosive. So I recommend you try to use a weight that you can manage between 5 to 8 reps with very explosive and powerful push. And after done my inclines, I start to do flies on 30-degree of bench. So this really a great exercise for also pectorals, and also helps to get the cleavage and get stronger. And as soon you start using 60 degrees up to back to 30 degrees, your chest is more comfortable, so you can perform better flies on 30 degrees bench rather than flat bench, because a flat bench put a lot of pressure on your front delts. So I prefer to use 30 degrees, so I can target better bench, better chest on the bench day. And usually I basically choose a weight that I do incremental training. Basically I start from something light to a little bit heavier. Again, I'm trying to create like hugging the logs, so I'm not trying to engage my shoulders at all. So if you notice, I create kind of circle or dynamic log hugs, and sometimes I'll alternate my hands as soon as I feel comfortable with that. I usually use like a hammer curls as well. This also helps you get a better line build up, and your shoulders get very strong, and build better chest with that. And after performing flies, I use overhead dumbbell. Overhead extension dumbbells helps my chest get more expanded and get wider. This exercise also helps build lats as well. If you keep your elbows kind of locked in and do not flare it out, you engage also your lats. So I recommend this exercise. Give it a try. Maybe you like it, but you have to perform this exercise right after the chest, because at this point your chest is really warm, so you have ability to perform this exercise. So all you need to get the bench and lay on the bench and grab the dumbbells that you can handle and extend it, or pull it above your head. And if you can reach it all the way to the ground, you get more tension for your chest and lats. This also helps your tricep build too. It's a good exercise also for triceps. You engage your tricep as well. So give it a try. Maybe you like this exercise as well. And after those exercises, I'm done with my chest. I'm heading toward a little bit tricep. I do French press. Usually the French press helps your tricep get more thicker, so you give you nice density on your triceps. But you feel so sore, because when you're doing bench, after dumbbell bench press, your arms is really numb. So don't try to go heavy on this one. and it's really good exercise. I don't use usually cables, so I prefer use a French press, and it gives me kind of more tension on my triceps, and I tax it, so I kind of exhausting my triceps when I perform this exercise. It's a little bit challenging, but trust me, it pay off later. And sometimes I recommend you do sitting dumbbells for your biceps. If you feel like tired on your tricep, do a pair, grab the pair of dumbbells and keep your chest up and squeeze your shoulders at the back and perform some biceps curls with some dumbbells that you can manage at least 6 to 8 reps per arms. It's really good. At this point, your arms is numb. You have nothing left in you anymore. So do not go heavy. Use a dumbbell that you can manage it. But make sure keep your chest up all the time. And when you flexing your bicep, try to inhale. And when you're extending your arms, trying to exhale. And meanwhile, when extending, try to lock your tricep at the bottom. So I again went back to the French press to perform another right after my dumbbell bicep curl. At this point, I have no more juice left in me. Really exhausted. Barely could do a couple more reps because my hands was completely dead. I feel like it completely no energy left. Especially when you push, the triceps kills you. At this point now, I'm gonna do inclined bicep curls. Inclined bicep curls is very important because they give you nice thick biceps. So if you're lagging of the small arms, I recommend you create an inclined bench and use a pair of dumbbells and then perform this exercise simultaneously. So make sure perform both arms together. Don't go one arms at a time because you may kind of lean into your side. So grab the pair of dumbbells and use an inclined bicep curl. It's very good. Also, you can alternate it. If that was too high, you can go a little bit lower and put more tension on your bicep. As you go lower, your arms engage more. So you're basically getting more sore and more challenging at this point because you basically isolate your biceps and your biceps will completely lock at this point. It's a really good exercise, and one of the exercises that I seen Arnold during his training time back to 1970 was practice on this exercise. It gives you white 3D biceps. I feel my biceps really pump at this point, but I have no more strength left. So it's good to sometimes pause and check your biceps. It gives you motivation. And trust me, when you do super training like this, you get really jacked. So give it a try. And I'm trying to a little bit challenge myself, so I increased the weight. Went to heavier, something about 15 plus kgs. And I'm trying to put more blood flow to my biceps. But I'm telling you, I'm really dead. I'm so exhausted. Even my buddies around me just say, enough, get out and get finish the workout, go home. I said, no way. I still have shrugs left. So if you're performing incline bench, biceps, try to do drop set as well. So start with something heavier and drop it, go a little bit lighter. It's really a good workout. It'll give you nice shredded 3D biceps. Look, that's what I'm talking about. I get a nice pick on this workout, to be honest. It feels good though. Now is the shrugs time. I go to 75, try to lift some weight and give some shock to my trap. And also it helps you shoulders and arms get strong. When you're performing shrugs, make sure the bar is slide on your thighs all the way to your belly button. And as soon as you're lifting the weight up, try to keep your face down so you keep your shoulders higher. It's a very good exercise. It gives you a lot of really blood flow and stamina. I recommend you for sure practice on this exercise. Usually go heavy because I love deadlifts. So when I do shrugs, it may make me more stronger. But for shrugs, I usually use straps. So I recommend you use the straps because it's so hard to hold in 3 plates with your hands. Sometimes I perform shrugs, reverse shrugs for my traps. It's a little bit challenging. Make me kind of feel dizzy when I lift the weight, but no pain, no glories. You gotta push yourself. It's a really killing weight. It's a lot of work. A lot of work. You need to push yourself. So it's a time to drop the weight, go lighter, get to 25. So I'm just gonna go a couple more reps. Shrugs is usually you can perform it at the last workout before you go home. It gives you nice steady arms and shoulders and chest and traps workout. It really works on entire your upper bodies, and your hands get very strong. Anyway, thanks for watching.